Hey, what's up guys? Sorry I haven't been uploading much lately. I've been pretty busy with school, but now school is finally done and we're gonna get back to doing some more truck stuff. So for today, got a box of parts. We're gonna try put them on the truck and then if we're lucky, head to the drag strip tonight. So what I've got here is from Longhorn Fab shop. Now it's a set of their professional grade traction bar kits, the brackets and joints, just excluding the bars themselves. Yeah, so this is the set with the brackets and joints and everything, and the Welding inserts. I'm going to be taking care of the bars myself. Some of you may know I do currently already have Longhorn Fab Shop traction bars on my truck. They were the older style brackets, and I actually had one of them break on me, but I just called up Longhorn and they were super awesome to deal with. They said, yeah, no problem, we'll send you brand new stuff and even upgraded stuff. So awesome customer service to them, and this stuff is looking super beefy. So I'll unbox this and take a look and let you know how I think it turns out. So this is everything you get in the kit. Comes with these, this is their professional grade traction bar bracket. So it's a little bit more reinforced than the standard one, and it's super thick and beefy. So that one bolts onto the underneath of your axle. This is the frame side bracket, and these are the really nice inserts that they've machined down. So you get one on each end of the tube, and these are threaded. One is right hand thread and the other is left hand thread, so you can adjust them, adjust the length of the bar without having to detach it from the brackets. We've got nice little flats machined into there, so you can put a wrench on it, and overall really nice piece. And check out the size of these these rod ends. They're pretty massive, and they got little spaces in there to step down the bolt size. Overall looking really good, and definitely a big upgrade from the current stuff that's on there, and say thanks a lot to them. So yeah, let's go get started tearing off the old stuff and mounting these brackets up. So I didn't film it, but I put the brackets in on the back side here. So they're in. Nice beefy brackets. Okay, so next thing I'm going to start by pulling off the old brackets so I can put these ones on. These ones are a little bit beefier. So hopefully these bolt holes all line up with the old ones so that I don't need to re-drill anymore.
But yeah, we'll get down there and take those guys off.
Interrupted to sign some fancy papers here.
In terms of like fuel economy though, like the van doesn't get great mileage, like 25.
Okay, so now I've got brackets installed on both sides. So I'm going to go ahead and assemble the rod ends into the inserts, then bolt them on each side, and I can measure the distance between so I can cut the tube down to length. I've already ordered it, it's in the shop. I'll show you that in a sec. But yeah, these things I still can't get over how beefy these are. They're ridiculous. So it should be pretty sweet. These come with really nice little spacers machined into them. So what these spacers are for is to step down the bolt size, because obviously like a bolt that large is insane overkill. So we got these nice little spacers, drop down size to fit these guys in. So I'm going to go ahead and bolt one on each end, and then grab the tape measure and measure it up. These guys in a straight line, and then you go from like the edge of that chamfer there. Bring it around up on this side. Thanks. Alright, so it's a little bit later in the day. As you can tell, it's dark out. I had to do some work on this bad boy. So we've got it pretty well, you know, it's doing pretty good. Just got some more drivetrain stuff to figure out. But suspension wise, body paneling wise, it's pretty much done. We're working on the carbon fiber hood right now. This is just a little trim piece, and then they've got a mold for the whole rest of it. Should be pretty sweet. But yeah, let's get back to the traction bars. This is the material here. It's super beefy. It's like 2-inch OD and like 1/4-inch wall, basically, because that's what fits these inserts, and it's heavy and it's overkill, but I'm not gonna break, so why not? So I took the measurements earlier, and now I'll just cut it to length and go from there, fit it up, chamfer the edges, and weld it tomorrow.
Like a Hellcat.
So what I did there was just make a tube wrap out of some little construction paper using this as a straight edge. Marked a couple points on here, the distance I wanted, wrapped it around and traced it out. Guys, pretty sweet. So I just came outside to double check the length. Well, there we go. It's fit in pretty good. There's a nice amount of thread there, still some adjustment, but not too much thread sticking out. It's pretty tight up to this bracket here. I think I might give this a little trim tomorrow, but overall I'm happy with that length. Okay, so I got these guys chamfered and they fit up pretty nice. So this is just a groove basically, so we can get down nice full penetration weld, hopefully. Actually out of argon tonight, you know. So got a new argon tank coming in the morning, hopefully. Hey, what's up guys? Back again, it's another day, and yet again we missed another day of racing. Racing was rained out as always. I've never been able to go out and race at Mission yet, because every single time that I'm ready to go, boom, rain, canceled. Anyways, so I didn't rush on the traction bars. We're still got work to do on them. I spent more time working on this guy instead. But yeah, so I started welding up one of these already, and it's coming along pretty nice. There's a nice deep groove, and it's really thick material, so it's easy just running. And I'm using like three filler rods at once to try and fill up that groove, but it's coming along pretty nicely in a nice weave. So I'll cut now to starting or jigging up the new one, or the second one. So how I'm gonna do this is take the insert and stick it in the tube, and I've got two pieces of little angle iron here and a clamp. So this will square it up, and then I'll butt it up against the end and hold everything tight. Now we can tack her in. Well, I forgot to prep this tube, but the jigging remains the same, so just you're gonna want to make sure you sand this off to nice bright shiny metal, and then wipe everything down with some something that'll get rid of everything. Okay, now that it's cleaned, prepped, and fit up, now I can tack it.
Like a Hellcat.
Okay, now that I got that tacked in, I can get started on the root pass. So there's the root. Not Instagram perfect by any means, but I'd say not too bad.
Running like a hell.
what's up guys? It's actually been a couple months since that last clip where you saw me welding the traction bars. I just got really busy with the Baja car there. We had to go to competition down in Kansas and we did pretty good. Unfortunately, we had a couple mechanical issues that stopped us from doing really good like we were hoping to do. Nonetheless, successful trip down there. And now I'm back in Alberta, obviously, and I've got a little bit of time now, a couple days off from work. So we're gonna finally get to finishing up these traction bars. So, as you can see, I've got them welded out and partially prepped. So I hit them with the 50 grit sandpaper first, then 220, and final coat with some 400 grit. And so now I'm just going to do maybe one more pass with a 400 grit and then degrease it using this Duplicolor grease and wax remover. Same stuff we used to prep the frame on the Baja car, and it worked very well. So we'll get on with that. Unfortunately, I don't have access to powder coater or a proper paint booth, so it'll be a rattle can job. But I used this paint on my last traction bars and they held up pretty good for maybe 2 years or so. So, you know, maybe in the future down the road we'll recoat them with some proper powder coating. But for now, this will get us on the road and doing some burnouts. As far as paint, this is what I'm using. So we've got this Duplicolor metal cast. It's a two-stage system, I guess. So basically this is the ground coat, and it basically makes it look almost like an anodized finish. And so this is a silver ground coat you do for every color, and then this is the purple top coat that just goes over top. And this comes in several different colors. You have blue, green, whatever. This purple actually matches my my powder coating quite closely, so I'm super impressed with that for a rattle can job. Obviously, it's not the same quality and durability, but it's a pretty nice finish for spray bombing it. And then just gonna finish that up with a clear coat. So we'll probably just give these guys one final wipe down, and then we'll get to it. First 2 layers of the base coat on, and It's looking pretty good. So now it's time for some purple. So here we have the purple. Now it's obviously not the greatest finish compared to a proper powder coat or spray automotive in a proper paint booth, but not bad for a rattle can job. So now we just have to clear coat it and then throw them on. So the traction bars are painted and it's been a few hours, so we can go ahead and assemble them. Got the clear coat on them now, and whenever I paint clear coat I always freak out because it seems that it's going to ruin your nice paint job because it goes on all speckled in the first couple coats and it's a little white, but you just got to power through it, and then once you get to that third coat of clear where you do a little bit thicker coat, it all seems to smooth out. And so pretty happy with the finish on this now, considering it is just a rattle can paint job that I did out in my driveway. So guess we'll go ahead and throw on those rod ends now and then get it in the truck. So I'm using some of this anti-seize lubricant on all the threads, and that's just going to ensure that you know, the threads don't seize in there even after a few years out in the rain and the wet. So bars are assembled and ready to go in, and I have to say they look amazing. With this hardware in there, it's crazy. They're massive. Okay, so that's it for this episode. We got the traction bars installed. It was a long process, but they turned out great. Huge shout out and thank you to Longhorn Fab Shop for hooking me up with these. Fantastic product, fantastic customer service. Definitely check them out for all your traction bar needs and anything else diesel related. That's where I ordered my Mishimoto stuff from. They've got full line of diesel products and carry all the main manufacturers. But these traction bars are really what they're known for. They do it well and at a price point that is hard to beat.